Hey citizens of YouTube, what's up? Zach here. I have to drive home today, and I just figured I don't want to sit in silence this whole time. I thought maybe I could have something to talk about. We'll see, maybe it'll come to me, maybe it won't. But, yeah, so this is a driving vlog. It's going to take place, if my battery lasts, over the course of a couple hours. So, yeah. Here we go. Those are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. It is a crappy day outside right now. I bought some Chips Ahoy cookies for my breakfast. They're good. I never realized how loud it is in here until, like, I need it to be quiet. Sorry about that. You better run, you better take cover. I'm really happy to be living in Lincoln again. It's nice. It's a good time. One thing I will say about being home, or about being here instead of home, is I kind of feel less motivated to write and to work on pre-production stuff for some of my films. It's like being at home and being bored all the time and like not having friends to hang out with made it easier for me to be productive. Whereas here, I know people, and I'm having fun with people, and I don't know, I'm just not as motivated, and it's kind of annoying because I got to get back into it. I got to get more motivated about it. I kind of started playing Minecraft again. You might have seen some of those videos. I'm really only working on one film right now, and I'm kind of at a standstill right now until I can find a location, which I could be trying to find a location right now, but I don't even know who's really on my crew yet. I'm waiting on my friend Will to finish the storyboards. Once the storyboards are done, then I'll be able to present them to my friends and be like, this is my vision, this is what we're making, and then have them, maybe they'll be willing to join. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do it. I feel like it's a bad thing if I'm already creatively exhausted and the school year hasn't started yet. I just need some inspiration, There's nothing inspiring about sitting in an apartment, watching TV, or playing Minecraft, Blinded by the light. I read the Dark Knight Returns for the first time 2 nights ago. Read the entire thing in one sitting, and I'm kind of ashamed that I had never read it because it's such a classic Batman tale. But I gotta say, that was a good comic book. It might be my favorite Batman comic, one-off, standalone novel that I've read so far. Even more than The Killing Joke, definitely more than Year One. I have Batman Year One, and I would say The Dark Knight Returns is definitely better than that. Yeah, it was a good read. It's not technically canon with anything, but it's that's kind of the point of a standalone thing. I like those standalone things that aren't really canon, just because it's like, I don't know, they're more of a complete story arc. That might be the filmmaker in me that likes a complete story arc instead of just like a continuous issue storyline. Which I read those too. I like The Amazing Spider-Man especially is the main continuous series that I like to read. How do I get on comic books? Yeah, you're still number one. The girls, they wanna have fun. It is a gross day out. You don't care about the weather. Why am I telling you about the weather? That ain't an interesting vlog topic. Urgent, emergency. So I'm going to my hometown to pick up some of my fish. If you've kept up on this channel, you've seen several videos of my baby fish. So I'm gonna go and grab 3 or 4 of them and put them into my aquarium at school. It's hard. This might seem really weird, but I like fish and I like my pet fish, and it's kind of hard to live without them for 9 months out of the year, at least. So I'm bringing some with me. I did this last year too. I actually bought them last year from PetSmart. but they didn't do so well, so I'm gonna bring my own fish because I know that they're at least not disease-ridden and stuff. So yeah, that's my whole point of going back home. It seems so wrong, but now it seems so right. Hey guys, go ahead and comment below. Are there like certain YouTube channels that I should check out that I might not know about? I haven't found new channels in a while. I haven't really looked for like new people because I've just been watching the people I've always watched. So if you want to give me some recommendations, tell me who I should watch, that'd be cool. I've got a recommendation. If you're into like web series and short films and stuff, you should definitely check out Ismahawk. Those guys are hilarious. First of all, they have a weekly podcast, a video podcast that they upload on their channel once a week, and they also they have like a series, like a Nightwing the series. So if you're into comic book themed like web series and fan series and stuff, check them out. They're doing this minute mashup thing. They've done Deadpool versus Deadpool, and then a Hawkeye versus Green Arrow. Green Arrow versus Hawkeye, actually, was the title. But yeah, so go ahead and check them out. That's one channel that recently I've been really into. They kind of are what I want to do, filmmaking and YouTube-wise. I'm trying to, with this new short film that I'm working on, this new fan film. It's just a matter of getting it done. It's tough getting things done in a film, especially when there's like no pay, no budget, and like barely a crew. Filmmaking's tough. I'm worried about my career, honestly. I'm not having second thoughts about it, let me make that clear. I love making films and I love movies, I love videos. I love the visual media in general. The only problem is that it's so tough. There's always just this feeling that like you're not good enough and you just, I don't know, that you won't make it. I don't know. It's such a tough career that I think like doubts are impossible to avoid. You know, I can't let those doubts get in the way. I have to use them more as a motivation than an inhibitor. I don't know. If I can get this fan film done and it does okay. This one is relatively easy to make. It's only about 4 pages long. So what I want to do is make this short film, this relatively simple, easier one, and if it does okay, if it's popular, and if it's well done, the goal is to use that as like proof to my friends, my colleagues, my other filmmaker people I know, that these fan films are actually pretty cool and we can make them and we can make better ones and, you know, more complicated ones and stuff, and eventually build my way up to making like some fan series or something, or like some original series that are like action-y or comic booky or whatever. So that's my plan, that's my hope, that's what I want to happen. I have to stop looking so far into the future. I have to just get this fan film done. That's the problem. I gotta get it done. What am I saying? I don't even know. Sometimes I feel I've got to run. On the last vlog, the Great Fish told me that I'm getting a lot better at vlogging, which I think is funny because like I vlog very infrequently compared to when I actually tried to like be a vlogger. So I think that's kind of funny that I'm better at it now, I guess. I don't want to say this, but maybe it's because I don't really care about the content on my second channel nearly as much as I used to. I upload those Pokemon videos and those literally get 0 to 3 views on them. I don't really care that much about the views or about who watches it, who doesn't. It's just a way for people who actually want to see more of me than what I upload on my main channel. It's for those rare people to just see me or hear me or whatever. I really love your beaches, wanna shake your trees. This is gonna be a long vlog. I hope someone sits through it. There's some intense editing on this video, you've probably noticed, because I didn't want it to be so long. There were 3 turkey vultures in the middle of the road right there. I tell you what, you never know what you're gonna see here in Nebraska. I wanna love you all up. I gotta start working on pre-production more though for that fan film. I need to work on location, maybe costumes, but I was maybe going to get someone else to help with costumes, like get an actual costume designer, or you know, a friend who wants to do the costume design. But I don't know if that's going to happen either. So actors, I need to cast it. I need to figure out my crew, honestly. Like the next step, I think, is to figure out who wants to do what, if anyone's even interested. But I feel like I need the storyboards for that, you know? I gotta work on it. I gotta figure it out. I gotta do this stuff. I need you guys to help me. Every time we're talking in a group chat on Skype or whatever, or you see me upload a video, I need you to be like, hey, how's that fan film coming? Do it, and then I'll block you. I won't block you. I don't block people. I really don't. I love it when people talk trash. I don't know, it's funny. But yeah, I need to be held to this film. I need someone to hold it against me. And honestly, like, I have a couple films for class that I have to make this semester, but I still want to get this one done. This is my passion project right here. I gotta make films. I gotta step it up and make more films. And this is my way of doing it. The only problem is that, like, my friends don't seem as excited about it as I am, which makes sense, because it's a really unknown character. One woman who was looking for a man. I don't get why people won't go see a movie that they thought they wanted to see just because Rotten Tomatoes told them it was bad. I went and saw Fantastic Four. It's being trashed in the reviews. It's not that bad. It honestly is not the worst movie I've ever seen. Like, it's not bad. It's like, it's a little underwhelming. There was some cheesy dialogue and stuff, but it wasn't horrible. I don't read reviews before or after I've seen the movie, but a lot of people do, and I don't really understand it. I like to have my own opinion, and I don't like it to be manipulated by other people's opinions. I'm not a review guy. You're looking good just like a snake in the grass. A lot of you guys probably don't even care what I'm talking about right now. That's what's kind of funny. A lot of my audience doesn't match up with my content. The majority of my content has nothing to do with video games, and most of my audience are Let's Players. Most of my friends, I should say. I don't call most of you an audience, because the ones who watch me regularly are definitely my friends. It's just kind of funny. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. If you guys don't already, you should go check out my social media stuff. You can basically find me with the username ZebraCloak anywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat. Yeah, everything. I come crashing through your door. Baby, I can't fight this feeling. It's been a good vlog, I think. Alright, well, you know what? I think that this vlog has probably gone on long enough, so we're gonna end it now. Thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and comment below with everything I've talked about. You know, all the call to actions or whatever. Hold it against me when I don't make that short film. Recommendations for new people to watch, new YouTubers, and yeah, you know, like, favorite, subscribe. Go ahead and check out my main channel. Check out my social media. All that stuff. All the stuff that all the YouTubers say at all at the end of their videos. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.
A la muerte y asesinato del fotoperiodista Rubén Espinosa. Él dice lo siguiente: en el gobierno de la República